Hello everybody, I'm LW. Let's get started with today's latch bar workout. This is going to be a 10 set, 3-step cardio and abs. 60 seconds, jogging in place, 25 sit-ups, 25 crunches. Let's take a look at our clock. We got our clock in place. We got our clipboard in place down there, our mat, and our latch bar. That's all we're going to need. Let's get this tracker set to go. And we are ready. So let's get started with 60 seconds. Jogging in place. We're going to burn some calories. That's what we do in our daily workout. We burn calories. And the best way to do it is to get that body moving. You got to get your whole body to move. Because if you don't get your whole body to move, you're not going to be able to burn the calories that you need to burn. Now we understand, right? Yeah. So any kind of workout that you do, no matter what it is, whether you're lifting weights, whether you're using resistance bands, no matter what it is, any activity also needs to have cardio included. Otherwise, you're just not going to fulfill the needs of your body. That's right. You need to include some cardio, as we just did. 60 seconds. Jogging in place. Now it's time to do some sit-ups. We're using the latch bar assistant, which is a latch bar with straps. 2 straps on each side. One length adjusted long, one length adjusted short. One for sit-ups, one for crunches. We're about to conduct 25 of each. Are you ready? You know, this is so easy that you could actually do this in your bed. So there's limited amount of excuses that you could come up with. You need to exercise. That is the bottom line. 25 sit-ups. Let's go. The latch bar is available on Shopify, and also the latch bar website is www.lw500products.net. Both websites are secure websites. Shop with your credit cards, what have you. 25 crunches. $25 crunches. Just like that. You could be doing them the same way that I'm doing them. It'll take the stress off your back and also your neck. And it will improve the strength in your arms and your abdomen at the same time. Safety first. no matter what you're doing, you would like to include safety. So the latch bar includes safety. 60 seconds, jogging in place. Let's go. You have to remember the number the second hand was on when you start jogging, so that when it gets back around to that number, then you stop. That simple. Unless you want to do more, do more. If you can't do 60, do 30. But do what you can do so that you can get started. Remember, you don't have to go to a gym unless you really want to go to the gym. Very challenging, and you may not want to keep it up. But if you do it at home, you're not going to have any excuses. That takes away all those little excuses that everyone seems to come up with not to work out. You need to understand, working out will help keep you healthy. It will at least get you on the right path. And don't make it sound like it's so bad. Maybe you should call it exercise. Maybe you should call it getting in shape. Something other than work out. You understand what I mean? That's kind of discouraging to some, but it is what you're doing. You don't want to discourage yourself, though. You want to encourage yourself to do what needs to be done. Like these 25 sit-ups. Let's go. All right, 25 sit-ups, now 25 crunches. See, using the latch bar, there's less chance of injuring yourself, like your back or your neck, because you have support when you're releasing yourself and when you're pulling yourself up. And you're strengthening your abdomen at the same time, because you should be using your abdomen more than anything. $25, just like that. This will help you get back into the shape, back into the health that you need to be in. There's so many risks associated with being out of shape, being overweight. It's time we stop exposing ourselves to these serious medical conditions that we have control of. And we really do. It's all in what we eat and how much of it we eat. Because most of us just eat all the time. 60 seconds, jogging in place. We eat all the time, especially when we're home and sometimes away from home. But we eat all the time. Pay attention. You can look at an individual most of the time and make a judgment just by their weight. and say this person probably has health issues. That's not always true, but almost 98% of the time, it is true. When you are overweight, the health issues will soon come, because that's what happens. So we have to try and bring ourselves respectively back into what we should weigh. Now, a lot of us is going to take more time, but you have to be patient and you have to be consistent. And there's nothing to be ashamed about. You're improving your health, and that's the bottom line. You have to start somewhere. Don't continue to suffer as you are, because I know how miserable you have to be feeling. And I also know how difficult it is to eat less food. But you're going to have to train yourself to eat less food if you want to lose weight. You see, what most of us didn't realize when we were young and we were establishing the size of our stomach during that time, that size that we established during that time was for that time, because you were burning a lot of calories during that time. You don't do the same now. So your stomach is still the same size because you continue to eat the same way. Let's do 25 crunches. So we all got comfortable. That's what I'll call it. Because we continued to eat the same way that we ate when we were much younger. In a case like mine, it would be much, much, much younger. Some of you are my age too. Some of you are older than me. So you understand what I'm talking about. It's not that easy to change habits that you've had, especially all your life. So now you have to try and save your life by eating less. How about that? 60 seconds. Let's jog in place. Let's be aggressive. Let's do what we have to do in order to change the direction our health is going in. We're already aging. Let's do something about our health. You can do it, but you have to want to. You have to want to, and you can do it. So let's do what needs to be done and start being more conscientious about what we're doing to ourselves, especially as it relates to our health. Yeah. Don't accept we're aging and you're supposed to get fat or you're supposed to gain weight. Don't accept that. Don't accept that high blood pressure that you got or that high cholesterol or that high A1C that is putting you as a pre-diabetic, and some of us type 2 diabetic already. That's not natural. You didn't inherit that. Don't tell me that. I know you would like to believe that. You only got that because you did the same thing, if you want to look at it being an inheritance. But it was in what you ate. And if you ate the same diet, that's why you have type 2 diabetes. I'm not the doctor, but if you read what's on the internet from the medical advisors, that's what it says. I'm just reiterating, letting you know you can do something about it. You can make yourself feel better, you know, instead of making yourself worse. There are things that you don't have to accept. There are things that you can't do anything about. We can't do anything about cancer, but we can surely do something to better our health. Just think of all the benefits of eating half the amount of food that you normally eat. That's probably about all you need. And some of us, even less, because of the amount of food that you were consuming. This all leads to some real bad problems. Let's do 25 crunches. You know, as you age, they say you've learned a lot, or you have wisdom, you have a lot of experience, so on and so forth. But you know, most of this information is available at any age. You don't have to wait for any age to have a lot of wisdom. And I wouldn't call it being smart, because we're all still learning. All of us. And as long as you live, you will learn something. But now we have to learn how to eat to save our lives. That's right. That's what I said. We have to learn how to eat to save our lives before it's too late. Push back from that table. Make smaller plates. I mean the portion that you put in the plate. Not the plate itself. Put a smaller portion in your plate. Don't go back for seconds. Go back for seconds hours later when your body can handle it. If you overeat, you could be causing yourselves some serious medical issues if you do not already have them. And a lot of us already have them. And we personally cause it. We personally do it to ourselves, not realizing it. But we do. So if you ever found yourself sleepy after eating, feeling bloated after eating, feeling uncomfortable in the abdomen area after eating, all of these are the result of eating too much. All of those different symptoms. And there are so many more. If you're uncomfortable, it's because you've basically stretched your stomach, that it's impacting the other organs in your stomach area. You find yourself getting sleepy? Well, now you have your heart working so hard that you're getting tired. It's fulfilling, it's trying to pay attention to all of that food you just engaged with, and it's not giving you the strength in the other parts of your body. Yeah, that's what we do to ourselves. All these crazy things. You could also increase your risk of having gallbladder disease, gallstones, from overeating. How about that? Yes. You even impact your arthritis by overeating. And forget about binge eating. No one wants to do that. I'm trying to do 25 sit-ups. I'm going to stop. Let's go. Some of you may not realize that eating isn't also a requirement, but for some, it becomes an addiction. And when it becomes an addiction, that's when the problems really come in. 25 crunches. Let's go. Although it's taken so many years to put all that weight on, it won't come off as easy as what you would like for it to. And you were enjoying yourself while you were putting the weight on. Let's face it, you were. Because you weren't showing your body any concern or love. My apologies, I need to mark down what I just did. So if you don't show your body any love, then you will become more and more out of control. Yes. Now we're on to our set number 6, jogging in place. Let's get started. Let's put an effort into it. That's right. Let's remember, this is the only thing that you own, your body. You own nothing else. Let's make it feel better. Show your body some love. Work on that blood pressure. Work on that cholesterol. Work on that A1C. Let's work on it all. Let's work on feeling better. How about that? Let's work on being able to go up the stairs better. Let's work on being able to get out of the chair better. Let's work on being able to play with your grands better, or your kids better. Let's work on all these things to improve your health. Never count yourself out. What you have, you can make stronger, and you can improve upon it. You don't have to accept the way you feel. If you accept the way you feel, you've given up. If you accept the way you look, you've given up. I'm telling you like it is, and I know sometimes it doesn't sound good. Someone needs to tell you. Let's do 25 sit-ups. Improve your health for yourself. Don't worry about someone else. Improve it for yourself. But I will tell you, there's been a lot of relationships that have ended because of one or the other gaining so many pounds. And often it's not admitted. But you know what happens? You become not attractive and someone else becomes more attractive. 25 punches. That's right. A whole ton of relationships have ended because you gained so much weight. You don't look like the same person that I fell in love with. Does that sound familiar? That's the reality of it. You don't look the same, and I'm out of here. That's it. Okay? So, do something about it. Don't let that happen to you. Keep yourself looking good, no matter who you are. You'll be healthier. And you never know. Because a lot of us get kicked to the curb. You know? And nobody wants somebody that looks bad. So always keep yourself prepared. especially you young bloods. But it can happen to anyone. That's right. Don't take things for granted. You never know. Like I said, work out for you. Keep yourself looking good so you can feel good. Keep yourself physically fit so you're not having those complications that's going to take you out. Those that you can avoid, those that you can contribute to making better. Make them better. No, we're not miracle people, but we can make ourselves feel better, look better, and be better. All you have to do is put an effort into it. Change your life. Change your lifestyle. If you're a drinker, don't drink. If you're a smoker, don't smoke. I've had my share of drinks. I know when to stop. And you know, as we age, like I say, we have to change our habits of eating. That isn't all we have to change. Drinking is such a terrible habit, it only gets worse if you continue to drink. Let's go. 25 sit-ups. When you're young, you can get away with it to a degree. What you don't realize is that it's doing damage to your body that you don't feel until you have aged. Then all the skeletons come out the closet. Yeah. So what you do to yourself when you're young, you will feel as you get older. Let's do 25 crunches. Don't think that you're going to get away with it. There's no escapes. Things that you do when you're young will be with you as you age. So because you stopped drinking, before you became an alcoholic, your organs will still feel some of that as you age, because that put aging on your organs. Let's do 60 seconds jogging in place. You may not believe it, but it's true. I'm telling you, some of what I tell you is from experience also. Not only what I read, it's also from a lot of different experiences. So don't think that you can't come back and do things just because you've had some medical issues. 2, brand new hips. That's right. I've had them both replaced. Does that stop me? Oh no. So don't let your ailments stop you. We can all come up with a lot of excuses. What's good is that going to do? No one else feels what you feel. Try and make yourself feel better. If I come up with an excuse every time I feel I should get out and do some exercise, I would be deterred from doing it. So don't try and deter yourself from what you need to do for your health. You're going to have enough problems trying to improve your health while you're trying to do it, because everything works against you. There are a lot of challenges out there that will seem to haunt you, because you're going to want to eat everything, but you have to get that under control, because that's what the problem is. 25 sit-ups. Let's go. And don't think for one moment your brain is going to have a lot to say about whatever you do. You're trying to feed me less? No way. So you're going to get a lot of external challenges and also internal. Your brain is not going to let you get away with it. So you have to do things to help yourself. While you're eating, drink a lot of water. Not an unusual amount, just drink water instead of drinking some other sweet beverage. Certainly replace that soda. Don't drink soda. That beverage is no good for you, whether it's diet or regular. Don't drink beer while you eat. You want to cut calories. Those are adding calories. Just eat whole foods. Then you'll be much better off. Full glass of water before you eat. Then drink, of course, to swallow or to wash your esophagus as you're eating. Yeah, do what you need to do, but help yourself out. We've hurt ourselves enough. Is that what you want to continue to do? Think about it. Don't lose focus on your health. Don't ever lose focus on your health. You can always better your health. First thing up, change your diet. Don't sit down after you eat. Walk around. Don't lay down after you eat, and don't lay down to watch television. If you do, you're going to fall asleep. It's that simple. Let's do 25 sit-ups. That only helps your metabolism slow down even more. When you were much younger, especially being a kid. You'd run in the house and eat, and then you would run back outside to play. So you help your digestive system burn the food up. So if you sit down on the sofa or in a recliner, your food is just going to sit there too. That's right. It's going to sit right there with you and slowly process. Your metabolism is going to be crawling, and you're going to gain weight if you can continue to do what you're doing or continue to do what you've been doing for all of these years. 25 crunches, let's go. When you feel the urge to eat, not long after you've just finished eating, drink more water. Fight it off as long as you can. But that's what you do. Drink water and possibly eat a piece of fruit. An orange, an apple, a pear, strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, something to deter your appetite. Now, we're on set number 10. Jogging in place, 60 seconds. Let's do it. Let's do it like you mean it. This is the last set of the day. So let's get everything moving and shaking. Shaking up and down. You can do it. Like I said, you're in the privacy of your own home. Let it all hang out. You don't have to wait until spring, summer, or whatever you're waiting for. You can do it all right at home. And you can put as much effort into it as you like. Get your spouse to do it with you. Get your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever friend you have. Work together to try and improve your health, because that's what you need to do. Don't think it's going to come to you. You have to make it happen. If you don't make it happen, it's just not going to happen. And if you think that you feel good, if you worked out and exercised and diet properly, you would feel so much better. That's right. So what you feel now could be so much better if you think you feel good now. Let's do 25 sit-ups. You got to work on that core. The core is what we have abused the most. That's right. We put all the garbage right into our stomach. And from there, it goes everywhere else. For some, it has rearranged our appearance. That's right. To the point that you almost aren't even recognizable. That's what you did to yourself by eating so much food. You have to have self-control. So we just threw in an extra 5 crunches there. That's right. Not a big deal. Extra is always better. We don't want to do less. We want to do more. And there we are. 45 minutes, much less than an hour, to complete our daily workout. You should have an hour too for yourself. An hour a day to improve your health. That's a no-brainer. Come on, we all could do that. And always think about what you're eating during the day and during the night. Those snacks, they're killing us. Thank you all very much. Have a great day.